Beautiful, rich, glorious rising. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the 5 aspects of the soul. We'll be doing the first half over here and the second half over on Patreon. So please join while you can for free, 7 days. This offer will end on the 29th of January. 29th of January, which will be the Chinese Year of the Snake. Girl, I'm gassed. I'm so gassed. I'm so excited for a change of energy. Ain't you? Like, I mean, changes are inevitable in a 9-year. Obviously, this year is run by the Orisha Oya, who is the queen of change, the winds of change. Don't watch the nails. Y'all already know. I'm tempted to do that voiceover thing again because I cracked myself up, but I won't. Hopefully we've got sound. I've had sound all week, so praying that we've got sound now. In all honesty, I should be on my way to swimming, but I needed to get this done because still not as organised as I would like to be when it comes to getting my life together. God, you know I'm going to keep it 100 with you lot. You know that's what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to start off with our prayer. Going to get straight into it. I've got a lot to say about a lot of things, but I will be back on Tuesday on the 28th on the final 1-1 portal, and I'll definitely be speaking my mind, which I feel is a little bit controversial. But you know me. I'm not scared of a little bit of controversy. I'm not scared of cancellation and all of that jazz. I'm just not. So I'm just going to say what I want to say. So join me on Tuesday for our live. And if you haven't already, like I said, you can join Patreon. We are doing the extended version of the 5 aspects of the soul, which is you can join for free for 7 days. If not, you're paying $5.55 for the extended for the month. And also I would advise you lot to come over and join the journal prompting because it's interesting. Not only am I doing journal prompts, but I'm also doing reads from some of my old journals. And listen guys, when I say record of achievement, never will I be hard on myself, because in the pages of these journals tells me how hard I've tried, how far I've come, and also the steps and the process in which I took to get here. So, guys, journaling, think about it as being the ancestors of tomorrow, and imagine these are time capsules. These are letting people know how you made it through these times. Against the odds. Alright, my loves, let's get straight into prayer. Divine Mother and Father who live within us, hallowed be thy name, our freedom come, your will be done in us as it is within you. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses against ourselves and others, as we forgive those who trespass against us and themselves, to all lifetimes, timelines and levels of consciousness. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the absence of love. For we are the kingdom, we are the power, divided we are weak, united we are victorious, and to you, the Almighty, we give all of the glory forever and ever. Duanete. Thank you. It is done, and so it is, and so it will be. Ashe. I invite my ancestors, my angels, my guides, my Orisha, my guardians of the sea, air, fire and ether into this space, so that they can help me give a clear, precise reading about the 5 aspects of the soul in regards to anything that we need to know right now, in terms of energy, in terms of our love, in terms of our sustenance, in terms of our finances, whatever it may be. Give us a word. We need a word. Alrighty? Alright, let's get to shuffling. let's get into shuffling. Alright, have I overdone it with the jewellery? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know, it's not often I don't really wear shirts, you get it? But I just needed to bring a little razzle dazzle to the shirt, because shirts are boring. Get me. The outfit's not fitting though, because I've got tracksuit bottoms at the bottom, because I'm going straight to the gym when I finished with you lot. I'm going to go and tussle in the sauna room. I've just been getting my life. I just been enjoying myself. I ain't going to lie to you. Oh, alright, so we got two. We got two for the Divine Feminine energy, and we've got your best high quality, and we've got learn from the past. Divine Feminine. Should I start talking now, or should I just keep shuffling? Let me keep shuffling and get the Divine Masculine energy, which is Justice. I love that for them. And let's get the Inner Child, which is the Power of Love and Devotion. I think we had that the last time. And let's get one for the Shadow, or as many as you need. For Shadow, we've got Humility together with Strength. And for the Higher Self, what have we got? Let's have a look. Oh, we got Faith. For the Higher Self, we've got Faith. I love all of this. I love all of this. Alright, boom. So let's get into it. So for the Divine Feminine, we've got your best high quality. It says, this symbol suggests strive for the best quality, whether in production of goods or in human relationships. And for Sankofa, we've got learn from the past. It says, go back and fetch what you forgot. Girl, go back and fetch what you forgot. This symbol is often of a bird with an egg in its mouth, with its head turned backwards while its feet face forwards. The Akan believed that learning from our past avoids repeating mistakes and helps us achieve our full potential in the future. And all I'm getting is, it's your time, Divine Feminine. It's your time. You have made all of the mistakes you can make in terms of, it says here, relationships, in terms of production of goods, in terms of business, in terms of whatever it is that the Divine Feminine energy is striving towards at this time. You've made your mistakes and you've learned from them. You have learned from them. So now you're ready to put your best foot forward. And your best foot is really, in my humble opinion, is really reserved for the deserving. Let me explain myself. I feel like in the past, the Divine Feminine has had this... Hold on, let me move this so that it stops shaking every time I move. Hold on. That's better, innit? I feel like the Divine Feminine in the past has had this awful habit of spreading all of her energy to anybody that has their arms open, anybody that's open to receive it. And I'm saying, Divine Feminine, now is the time to be very selective. And not only in relationships, this is also in business. Don't just take anything. Don't just do anything. Make sure that before you present it to everybody and anybody, it is the best you've ever done. You feel very confident. So when it's time for you to promote it, you are absolutely on it. Like, you're not holding back, because we spoke about this last year. And the reason why I know that we spoke about this last year, because sometimes I look back, I go back into old readings, and this one was like probably in one of the portals, probably one of the first portals of the year. And I do look back to see what the energy was saying, how we was moving. You get it? So that I give myself kind of like a point of a starting point of to where we are now. So I remember saying in this reading that McDonald's promotes itself. We know what McDonald's is. We know where it is. But it doesn't take a day off from promoting itself. And Now is not the time to be humble. That was the point of that. Now is not the time to be humble. Now is not the time to small yourself. Now is not the time to become shy. You are going to promote yourself like McDonald's promotes itself. And you don't care how much impact or contact you get. What was that? Engagement. You don't care about the engagement because you're not going to let that sway you away from what you know is a great product or a great experience. That's not the word. A great opportunity to experience any type of relationship. Because I know, obviously, the narrative for especially relationships, especially from the Divine Feminine's perspective, is that it's not a sure bet. It's not a safe space. It's not a safe place to create or to cultivate relationships. But it says here, put your best foot forward, high quality. It also says learn from your past. Don't do what you used to do. Don't do the same thing and expect the different results. Insanity. Do something different. Do something different, Divine Feminine, in order to get exactly what it is that you want and need. Some of you don't speak up enough. Some of you don't. Some of you are not consistent enough. Some of you are not passionate enough. Some of you are not free enough. Some of you are still quite rigid. I keep having to lower my shoulders because I feel like, get it? Like, some of you are still quite rigid especially when it comes to promoting yourself in business, especially when it comes to relationships. And I feel like this energy is telling you right here, right now, this is no time for that. You could absolutely miss some of the best opportunities of your life by playing small. So now is not the time to do it. Have confidence in yourself. Know that you've learned from your mistakes. Know that you have evolved from your mistakes. And know that you have grown from your mistakes. And know that you are in the most positive position that you could ever be in order to do and get exactly what you want at this time. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. And as long as you are minding your business, as long as you are minding your business, there should be no need for you to falter. There should be no need for you to trip yourself up. Mind your business. And when I say mind your business, make sure you're not making make sure you're not oversharing. So promote yourself, promote your business, put what's out there, indulge in relationship, whatever it is, but be careful about what you're putting out there. I saw this meme that said, people should know that you're together, but people shouldn't know your business. And I was like, ooh. Yes. So, Divine Feminine, that's you. Divine Masculine, you got justice. It says here, handcuffs were introduced in Africa by transatlantic chattel slave traders. Later, African chiefs cuffed offenders of the law. This symbol reminds us to follow the law. However, it discourages slavery. I'm taking a minute because I really don't want to just say anything, because that in itself said a lot to me. Because as far as following the law, who made these laws? Who was it when these laws were being made, was it in the best interest for all? So it's really difficult for me to say, okay, yes, follow the laws, follow the script, and all will be well. But I feel like this is time really for rebellion. This is really time for rebellion. If you, especially masculine energy, have been caught up and have been in some type of chokehold for this patriarchy mindset, it really is time to release yourself from that right now, because it will. I don't know where you're going to go with it. I don't know where it's going to be appreciated and celebrated. It's not this. Listen, when I say this system, or this made up system is really on its knees in these times, it really is on its knees in these times. And if you are definitely not making Babylon business your business, then you will see that there are other options for you. There are other options for you to be just within yourself, be at peace with yourself, with who you are. This is not a time for you to be really watching the status quo, and this is a time for you to be carving out your own way of being. Now, the world stage is definitely staging. It's definitely circusing. Like somebody said at the sauna yesterday, it's a Punch and Judy show. It's definitely showing up and showing out. And I don't want any of us, particularly masculine energy, to get caught up in the stage show. Because I've said it time and time again. I've seen others say it time and time again. This is a choice. You are going to absolutely choose who and what you are you're moving with. What's the energy that you're moving with right now? And in my opinion, you shouldn't be following anybody. You should be dancing to the beat of your own drum. This is the justice. This is the time when you can absolutely feel like things are on your side. Like I think this is universal justice. This is not this is universal law. This isn't the laws made by man. So we're talking about the Kabbalion. We're talking about the 7 Hermetic laws, where if you follow these laws, you don't have any other choice but to be in your own lane, in your own source. Am I making sense? I hope that I am, because I'm really excited for particularly masculine energy. I've been telling some of my friends, my masculine friends that are engineers and electricians and practical painters and things like this, that you are the new millionaires. Because if something is being stripped down, then obviously something's going to have to be built back up again. And so those of you with practical skills are at the forefront of this new rebuilding, of this restructuring of things. And so you guys, it's giving the world card. It's giving those at the top shall be at the bottom, those at the bottom shall be at the top. So I feel like I don't know, what are you guys called? You guys that I just mentioned, you guys that are practical, that do practical things with your hands. You guys were kind of overlooked in the pool of employment, or the pool of you guys were the ones that were kind of underpaid, overworked. And so I feel like this is definitely going to swivel, is going to change. And I feel like for those of you that are practical workers, for those that practical labourers and not workers, guys that can do things, actual things with your hands and rebuild and create, you guys, I'm telling you, it's going to be like, remember with the .com millionaires and them things there, it's you, like that's you lot. So make sure that you not only are sharpening up your skills, but also training people to be part of your team. You know, it could be a nephew, it could be a son, it could be somebody or some people that are close enough to you that can benefit from your skills, pass them down. Show somebody what you can do, so that you can, when you're doing it, you're not overworked. You can delegate. You can as I say, you can work as part of a team as opposed to doing everything by yourself. Okay. Inner child got the power of love and devotion. Love never loses its way home. The symbol is the power of love. I'm not going to sing because I sang this is why I know that the inner child got this the last time, because I did sing the last time. I sang The Power of Love by Jennifer something, and I think Celine Dion covered it. But it's the power of love. It's the essence of childhood. Do you understand? Of being, children are love, and I love children more than anybody else because they're honest. They're absolutely adorable. They're in awe of everything. They're non-judgmental, and they tell the truth. And the power of love and devotion is definitely something that we should all be feeling at this time. Remember, it was so important that the inner child got its work done, so that when this moment came, we could absolutely delve in and enjoy and be a part of this revolution, because that's what it is. And the children are the future. Whitney said it. I believe the children are the future. I can't sing the rest of it because I've got a different Whitney Houston song in the background playing. I've got All at Once, but it's a bit depressing, that song still. But I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. I can't remember anymore. And I'm not going to sing it because I'm not doing that anymore to myself. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And you lot, that's not what you signed up for, innit? So, boom. The power of love and devotion when it comes to the inner child is absolutely a theme. It's an ongoing theme. And you should be feeling loved. You should be feeling cared for. You should be feeling a part of something, even if there isn't anybody around you. That's the primary job of your spirit team, to make you feel this way, to make you feel loved and cared for and protected and part of something. And if you are fortunate enough to experience that with others, then you truly are wealthy and winning at this time. Right, boom. The shadow got humility together with strength. I feel like this is familiar as well. Is it? I feel like we got this as well for the shadow last time. It says the ram will fight fiercely against an adversary, but submits humbly to slaughter, emphasizing when the strong need to be humble. I don't like the word humble. However, I do appreciate that sometimes when you are at an advantage, you don't always have to fling that around. Do you get me? I really don't think that this is a time for the shadow to be throwing its weight around. Even if it is for a good cause, even if it is to help others see the truth and awaken to their to this reality. I just don't think it's the time or the place for it at the moment. There's a lot going on, and it's very, very easy for the shadow to get caught up in all of the shenanigans of Simon and them, and then begin to move mad, lower their vibrations because they have so much to say about Simon and them. Keep out of it. It's not your business. It's not your business. And there is strength in your silence. There is strength in your actions. Your actions speak louder than your words. So I feel like if the shadow does have a point to make, or the shadow does have something to really contribute, then let's just see that in your actions. Let's see how you move. Let's see how you really truly move. and that will speak volumes over your rants. I'm just saying. And then finally, we've got faith for the higher self, and it says, by God's grace, all will be well. God's protection. By God's grace, all will be well. This symbol suggests we should have faith, and we do. And Ashe. We have faith that all will be well. Everything is exactly as it should be, and there is nothing that is out of alignment at this time. I truly believe that. That's why I'm just going to go to the sauna and sauna myself. Have a little swim. I've been really swimming with chest. Like literally, I've been doing my breaststroke because I'm trying to get me back together, and me bingo wings. I can't with them. Like, so, you know, all will be well. All will be well. If you understand everything is exactly as it should be, you will not even be moved or offended by anything that's happening on the world stage, or even in your inner world, in your world. You won't be offended by anything. And if you are offended, or there is things that you feel like you need to speak on, sometimes your silence speaks louder than your words. Trust and believe me. Anyway, look, that's your 5 aspects of the soul. If you want to see the extended version of this video, please, by all means, come and check me on Patreon. I've got the link in the bio, and welcome. I can't wait to see you there. All right, I love you lots so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.